Hello and welcome back to Vital Signs. Have you been feeling down lately? Do you feel like no matter what you do, it's hard to get out of bed in the morning or enjoy doing things that used to make you happy? You may be wondering if this is just a rough patch or something more serious like depression. The truth is that millions of people suffer from depression, and there are many ways to overcome it without medication. This video will teach you how to do just that. So stay tuned until the end to find out all the tips and tricks. And don't forget to share this video with your friends if you think it will help them too. Tip 1. Exercise regularly. When we think of treating depression, the first thing that comes to mind is therapy or medication. But did you know that exercise can be just as effective? A study published in the Journal of Affective Disorders found that exercise can be as effective as medication in treating mild to moderate depression. It can also help prevent relapse. The best part is that it has fewer side effects than medication. Exercise releases endorphins that have mood-boosting effects. It also improves sleep, which is often disrupted in people with depression. Finally, exercise helps build self-esteem and confidence, which are essential for overcoming depression. But remember, it's important to start slowly and gradually increase the intensity and duration of your workouts. If you have any underlying health conditions, talk to your doctor before starting an exercise program. Tip 2. Eat a healthy diet. Did you know that the food you eat can affect your mood? A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that eating a diet high in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains can improve symptoms of depression. On the other hand, a diet high in processed foods and sugar can worsen depression symptoms. Eating a healthy diet can help regulate your mood because it provides your brain with the nutrients it needs to function properly. Try to eat plenty of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, and limit your intake of processed foods and sugar. Tip 3. Get enough sleep. Getting enough sleep is essential for good mental health. A study published in the journal Sleep found that people who got at least 8 hours of sleep per night had fewer depressive symptoms than those who slept less. When you don't get enough sleep, your body produces more stress hormones, which can worsen depression symptoms. To improve your sleep quality, try to go to bed and wake up at the same time each day, even on weekends. Avoid using caffeine or alcohol before bedtime, and make sure your bedroom is dark, quiet, and cool. Tip 4. Spend time in nature. Spending time in nature has been shown to have a number of mental health benefits. A study published in the Journal of Environmental Psychology found that spending time in a natural setting can reduce stress, anxiety, and depression symptoms. Nature has a calming effect on the mind and body, which can help reduce stress and anxiety levels. It can also help you feel more connected to yourself and others around you. So take a break from your busy schedule and go for a walk in the park or hike in the woods. You may be surprised at how much better you feel afterwards. Tip 5. Connect with others. Connecting with others is an important part of taking care of your mental health. A study published in the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships found that people who had strong social connections were less likely to suffer from depression. When you connect with others, you feel supported and valued, which can help improve your mood. Make an effort to stay in touch with friends and family, even if it's just a quick phone call or text message. You can also join a club or group activity to meet new people who share your interests. Remember, even if you feel like isolating yourself, connecting with others can make a big difference in how you feel. Tip 6. Learn to say no. One of the best ways to take care of yourself is to learn to say no when you don't want to do something. A study published in the journal Personality and Social Psychology Bulletin found that people who set healthy boundaries for themselves were less likely to experience depression. When you say yes to everything, you may feel overwhelmed and stressed, which can contribute to depression. Learn to prioritize your own needs, and don't be afraid to say no when you need to. This doesn't mean you should be selfish, but it does mean that you should take care of yourself first so that you can take care of others. Tip 7. Practice mindfulness. Practicing mindfulness can help you focus on the present moment without judgment. A study published in the Journal of Affective Disorders found that mindfulness-based therapy can be effective in reducing depression symptoms. When you're focused on the present moment, you're less likely to ruminate over the past or worry about the future, both of which can contribute to depression. There are many ways to practice mindfulness, such as through meditation, yoga, or simply taking a few deep breaths. Find what works for you and make it a part of your daily routine. Tip 8. Practice gratitude. Practicing gratitude can help you focus on the positive aspects of your life. A study published in the Journal of Happiness Studies found that people who kept a gratitude journal were more likely to report feeling happy and satisfied with their lives. When you focus on the good things in your life, you're less likely to dwell on the negative, which can help improve your mood. Make it a habit to write down a few things you're grateful for each day. It can be something simple like having a roof over your head or being grateful for a friend or family member. By focusing on the positive, you can train your brain to see the good in every situation. Tip 9. Learn to forgive. Learning to forgive can help you let go of negative feelings towards yourself or others. A study published in the Journal of Personality and Individual Differences found that people who forgave others had fewer psychological problems, including depression. When you hold on to anger and resentment, you're only hurting yourself. Forgiveness doesn't mean condoning what someone else did. It means you're releasing the negative feelings so that you can move on. It can be difficult to forgive, but it's ultimately the best way to heal and move forward. Tip 10. Set realistic expectations. Setting realistic expectations is important for maintaining good mental health. A study published in the British Journal of Psychology found that people who set realistic goals for themselves were less likely to become depressed. When you set unrealistic expectations for yourself, you're setting yourself up for failure. This can lead to disappointment and discouragement, which can contribute to depression. Learn to set small, achievable goals that you can build on over time. Break down larger goals into smaller ones and celebrate your successes along the way. By setting realistic expectations, you'll be able to avoid the pitfalls of perfectionism and set yourself up for success. And there you have it, 10 tips to help you overcome depression without medication. We hope this video has been helpful and informative. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to leave us a thumbs up and share it with your friends. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. We would love to hear from you. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to Vital Signs. We would love to have you back for our next video. Thanks for watching. Take care and see you soon.